Hi, Fisher Psych majors. We're here with a little public service announcement as you enter registration season, thinking about elective courses. As psychology majors, we of course encourage, promote, and expect you all to be interested in, well, psychology courses. But as registration approaches, we wanted to highlight some of the reasons it's important for you to take courses outside of our major.
First, as you're likely aware, psychology is a very broad discipline and overlaps with many other areas. We have our fingers in so many different disciplines. So, exploring courses in other fields such as philosophy and sociology and women and gender studies and biology, something I did with a couple of courses that were those were very important to me when I was in college. For example, a sociology course might help you to understand psychology and its broader context for societal influences on behavior. And this can help you think more critically about psychology and ethics.
And also, taking a class outside of your proposed major, your domain, it really expands kind of that liberal arts stance of education. Critical thinking, analytical reasoning, which is logic or mathematics, even communication. These items are essential skills in life, and employers tell us we need to teach and understand these skills much more when we enter the workforce. So other disciplines, thinking creatively about problems and taking a look at things from different angles. And I know personally what helped me so much was taking language. I was a double major, majored in Spanish and Latin American studies as an undergraduate. It actually was the thing that got me into my PhD program. I spoke another language. I worked with vulnerable populations outside of English, and it really got me into psychology in a whole different aspect than I hadn't seen before.
Also, I would like to highlight that college is a time for intellectual enrichment and personal growth. And part of our hope for you all is that it's a time where you start to foster a love of lifelong learning. So exploring other disciplines can spark curiosity and passion to learn more, to pursue more, to just simply expand your horizons. So for myself, like I went to undergrad a long time ago, and I loved my psychology courses. But when I think back on my favorite courses from college, they were geology and art history. So I loved those courses. And I was thinking about like, why? Because they seem so different, geology and art history. But what they did for me was they placed the world in a big, broader, long context. So I could see my place in the world as it related to, millennia of geology. If we look at like how rivers are formed and rocks are formed, and it's like made me realize I was just a very small blip in all of history, and the same with art history and understanding, where art came from and our passion that humans have to create art. And it was just it helped me really think about the bigger picture. So those were courses that I loved, and I think back on them all the time. They weren't areas I wanted to pursue a major in, but they definitely enriched my life, and they've been things that continue to enrich my life. It's just a great opportunity to learn something new and different. Like, for example, Dr. Lyles is offering a class in guitar next fall. Like, that would be a great way to learn guitar. So it's really an opportunity for you to explore new areas that you might discover open up doors for you that you hadn't even considered before.
So you need 120 college credits to graduate with a bachelor's degree. That is a requirement. That's not really a negotiable thing. So between the core, your major, your minor, if you have one, that leaves about 10 courses that you could take in any discipline. It could be in psychology, but here we're encouraging you to think outside of psychology. This is such an incredible opportunity for you to take courses in different areas and just get a different worldview, learn some different things, try something new, pick up a new skill, make some new friends. So in service of helping you think about this, we have polled the rest of the faculty in the department. We have asked them, think back to when you were a student, what were some courses outside of psychology that really change the way you thought about yourself, or you thought about your learning, or the way that you thought about psychology. And so we have a list of fabulous courses from our shared experiences. And so we're going to be sharing those on our social media platforms. So keep an eye out, and just read those and collect some ideas and start thinking about like, maybe a course in the humanities somewhere. Maybe I should take some philosophy, because I personally loved philosophy. I took so much philosophy in college and it changed my life. So do some reading, do some thinking. You know where to find us. We're in the PIOC 103 hallway. Our emails are online, so reach out, get a hold of us if you're kind of struggling to figure out what to pick, but you really can't go wrong by just picking something that's interesting to you. So get a little creative with your elective choices as you come into registration this next semester. And don't worry about what that means in the big picture. Just worry about learning a little bit of something and trying something new. So as always, get in touch with us if you have questions. We're here for you.